अच्छा अच्छा, नाम पे जाने का ना, मैं उधर उधर देख रहे थे।
ऐसा साइड है ना, तो यहाँ पे जाने का, यहाँ पे एडमिट लेकर रहेगा, उसके ऊपर जाके एरो जाके टिक करने का,
ओके,
वो वहां से आ जाते हैं, फिर उसको भी बात कर लो, आवाज आ रहा है,
ओके ओके,
कभी कभी उसको भी जान लेते
Nakshatra,
Yes,
am I audible?
yes,
Okay, okay. What we were learning up to, now Hitler's rise to power, no? Be attentive. If any problem is there, any doubt is there, you have to ask. Because you have already missed. No, don't be this thing. I am here to explain. Whatever you have doubt, I will explain. After this one, you can ask. Otherwise, no. Going back and explaining again and again. It will take time. You whatever is there. Otherwise, you can ask that madam to arrange your class, extra lecture. Today's week, 16. Little bit background, let's see. We were discussing about that how this Nazis did cruelty to humanity. He completely he removed some sections of people from the face of the earth. Okay. Okay, so many people were exterminated, means killed and removed. It included Jews, it included Gypsies, like that. All those things we have studied. Then we have studied Weimar Republic. Weimar Republic was that the republican form of government formed at Weimar. When the king ran off, left, abdicated, nobody was there to take care of. That time, a republic was formed at Weimar that is called as Weimar Republic. Then we have seen that what was the Treaty of Versailles, terms and conditions. That is why very harsh treaty was there. So the people also find this Weimar Republic responsible for that. Because nobody was there to sign, so they have signed. So they were blamed for that, all the problems. Then we have learned about what crisis, economic crisis. Okay, economic crisis is a problem of that inflation. Inflation means price rise and value of the currency declined. It started in USA and spread to other European countries. But in Germany, because of the conditions, they had to suffer a lot. These all things. Once again, you just read, then ask. Next class when you come, okay, jot down that these all are the doubts. Don't think that, oh, madam, kaise wapas explain. No. Jo doubt hai, explain it. Okay. Now, in this background, one leader came up. That leader was known as Hitler. No. So now country was going in trouble. So somebody told that as I will save you from all these troubles, people will think that a Messiah has come. So वे देखो आप तो बहुत ट्रबल से गुजर रहे हैं, बहुत प्रॉब्लम है. किसी ने आके बोला कि तुमको मैं बचाऊं, तुम सोचेगा तो यही है हमारा सेवियर. That was what happened to Germany when Hitler came out. Now let's see what was the condition helped. Hitler को emerge करने के लिए क्या क्या conditions था? First was that economic crisis. Got it? Economic crisis. What is economic crisis? Can you try? See, पैसा का वैल्यू ही नहीं है. अभी जो पेपर करेंसी लेके जा रहे हैं, एक ब्रेड लेने के लिए एक बड़ा कार्ट भर के करेंसी नोट लेके जाएगा तो भी ब्रेड नहीं मिलता है. That kind of condition. People remain unemployed. No job hai, no income. Food is also not available. These all conditions together, and plus Germany had to pay huge amount to the victorious countries. Hello, बहुत जल्दी आ गया. हाँ, okay. Attendance डाल के आ गया. नहीं, बाद में करो फिर. उधर से आया ना, सामने से आया ना, मैडम देखा ना. Okay. Yes. So,
Madam, I will take care of his attendance.
Okay.
Thank you.
So then what happened? The difficulties the people were facing due to that economic crisis. Then Germany had to pay huge war indemnity. That was, how much was that war indemnity, Germany? 6 billion pounds sterling.
Gold.
They had to pay that much, but nothing is here. Her iron ore mines were taken away, coal mines were taken away, that Rhine Valley was demilitarized. Like that, everything gone. In that circumstance, how Germany will pay back or how Germany will survive? This was the condition. Okay, you got some idea about the economic crisis. Now, there was some condition that Hitler experienced. When he was a boy, he worked in that First World War. He saw that the things are. He was working as a messenger from warfield to that commander to battlefield, like that. So he saw that what was going on in Germany's battlefield. He expected that my Germany will win, but at last Germany lost. This made his heart very harsh. Understood? That was his condition, mental condition. Now what he did, in 1919, he joined a small group called German Workers' Party. So which party he joined? German Workers' Party. He subsequently took over the organization and renamed it National Socialist German Workers' Party. So, National Socialist German Workers' Party. This party, in short, is known as Nazi. Understood? What is the name? National Socialist German Workers' Party, in short known as Nazi. Got it? And he was a brave person. See, during the wartime, First World War time, he used to run from battlefield to that commander's place and commander to another battlefield. So he was such a brave person. Understood? Because of his bravery, he was elevated to high post. Can you imagine that battlefield means First World War was going on? It was between different countries and that battlefield running from one place to another. So that is why he was elevated to different posts. Okay. Now, as I have told you, he was defeated. He means his country was defeated. That horrified him. He was very much shocked to hear that his country was defeated. And another, the Treaty of Versailles added to his woes. These two things. He could not imagine only this situation. Understood? In 1923, Hitler planned to seize control of Bavaria, march to Berlin and capture power. So which year? See, 1919 he joined. 1923, he marched to Bavaria to capture he organized his that party and Morcha laga diya. What was his aim? To capture the power. When? 1923. Are you marking the points and all? Now, but he failed. He was arrested, tried for treason, and later released. Treason means one who works against the country is considered as a traitor or treason. So he was imprisoned for some time, then later he was so then he was released. The Nazis could not effectively mobilize popular support till the early 90s. Now, this party was there, but the party did not get much support. Because you try to understand the country have the experience of dictatorship. That means the rulers. They did not have the experience of democracy or that kind of formal government. That is why he could not capitalize the situation. His party could not. Now, 1930s, what happened? It was during the Great Depression that Nazism became a mass movement. Understood? Country was toiling, in trouble, economic trouble, the unemployment, so much problems were there. People were unhappy. People were unhappy. It had to pay that indemnity. So country that iron ore mines were not there, coal mines were not there. It was under the control of that victorious countries. So because of that, people were also unhappy. This situation that this party could do something means party made his members or party workers that we will do, if power comes in our hand, we will do something. That is why economic crisis was the situation which was capitalized by whom? This Nazi party and him. Got it? Now, after 1929, banks collapsed, businesses were shut down, workers lost their jobs, and the middle classes were threatened with destitution. Means they don't have anything, money, nothing is there. What will happen? What will be the future? That kind of condition was going through their minds. Got it? Then, in such a situation, Nazi propaganda stirred hopes of a better future. Now, you imagine, I have told that a situation, you were having so much problems. Okay. Now, when the problems are going on, somebody told that is, I will save you. So you will think that, okay, one savior has come. Then like that, the people were facing so much trouble. So this was utilized by this party. People thought that, okay, a good leader is there. And Hitler is very good orator. Orator, you understood? Easily he speaks. You heard about, you know that our Prime Minister. When he get the podium means nicely he speaks and capture the attention of all the audience. The same way, Hitler was also like that. He was a good orator. And he made the people to do a special type of clapping after every speech. That also made the people to gather and hear his speech. Third thing is that in Nazi propaganda. So, three things were there. What was that? You tell me, which were the three things? One is good oratory skill. Clapping, special. Huh? Okay. Third one, propaganda. Huh? You can see that in the pictures that swastik symbol and that mass, the rallies, that right side. Down you see how many people are gathered. Swastik symbol you have seen? So this simple, massive propaganda that people were attracted to listen to his speeches, all this made him a great personality. Imagine somebody, you are eager to wait for a speech, or somebody is going to come, some guest is, you are not knowing. So people gathered, and in that place that this person is coming and speaking, that I will get rid of you from all these troubles. Will you believe that situation? Are you getting or not? No, your that face is very dull like. What is the problem? Okay. Afterwards, I will tell you to read. So that part. In 1928, Nazi party got no more than 2.6. 1928 elections held. In that, this party got how much percentage of voter? 2.6%. So, can they rule? No. So, what happened? He became very, very active in organizing his party once again. Then, next time he contested the election, little more what he told. But he persuaded the president to call him to be the chancellor. Means that much commanding capacity he had. Okay. So you do one thing. You read that Hitler's rise to power. Read loudly so that you read first.
The crisis in the economy, the Great Economic Depression of 1930, polarity and society found the background to Hitler's rise to power.
So Hitler's rise to power, what was the background? Economic crisis.
Yes.
Okay, got it? Economic crisis was the background. Next, read.
Born in Austria, it does his Europe in poverty.
He was born in a poor family. His father was a teacher, then he was having so many siblings, so he had to suffer poverty in his childhood. Okay.
When the First World War broke out, he enrolled for the army and as a messenger in the front, became a corporal and armed medals operated.
Understood this point? Got it?
Yes.
Hmm.
The German defeat horrified him, and the Versailles Treaty made him furious.
So he become very angry with that conditions of the treaty. When his country was defeated, he was very sad. Okay.
In 1919, he joined a small group called the German Workers' Party. He subsequently took over the organization and renamed it the National Socialist German Workers' Party. This party came to be known as the Nazi Party.
Understood what is Nazi Party?
In 1923, Hitler planned to seize control of Bavaria, march to Berlin, and capture the power.
He thought about and tried. But what happened?
He was arrested for treason and later released. The Nazis could not effectively mobilize popular support till the early 1930s. It was during the Great Depression that Nazism became a mass movement. After 1929, banks collapsed and businesses shut down. Workers lost their jobs and the middle classes were threatened with legitimation. In such a situation, Nazi propaganda said hopes of a better future.
Propaganda. Propaganda means publicity. Nazi publicity gave lot of support because they were now hopeful. हमारे conditions से ये बचाएगा करके. Okay.
In 1928, the Nazi Party got no more than 2.6% votes in the Reichstag. The German.
What is that name you have to remember? What is the name of the parliament? Reichstag. Reichstag. Underline that word. What is the name of German parliament? Reichstag. We have learned about that Russian parliament, Duma. So this you have to remember.
The German parliament by 1932, it has become the largest party with 37%.
So first it was having 2.6%. Then by 1932, it became the largest party with 37%. Okay. Now Hitler became popular in Germany. You read. So what is the first quality? He was a powerful speaker. I taught this one, that is why. Underline.
He promised to build a strong nation and rule the unjustly controversially guilty and ensure the dignity of the German.
What he promised? To build a strong nation. What all are the promises given? To build a strong nation, undo the injustice of the Versailles Treaty.
To stop unemployment.
Yes. Okay. You are telling that answer only, no?
Yes.
And restore the dignity of the German people. These are the promises he gave.
He promised employment for those looking for work and secure future for the youth.
See, earlier condition was that people were hanging on that lines and I am ready to do any work. Like that, banners were kept. That way, eagerly waiting for some job. So unemployment was in large number. Now, Hitler promised, I'll provide you jobs. So who will not follow him then? Got it?
He promised
Conspiracies. So to weed out, to remove all that activities against his country. Understood? Underline all these points. That Hitler devised. So he realized that when large number of public is gathering, then only he will be known as a great leader, or that is the implication of a good leader. So mass mobilization he wanted, and rituals. What was the ritual? See, it is given down and we will see. Nazis, read.
Rallies and public meetings to demonstrate the support of Hitler and ensure a sense of unity among the people.
Understood what he did? Next. Applause. What were the part of the spectacle of power? Three things were there. One is red banner with a swastika. That one, swastika is the symbol. Why? It is the that is the name. Tell. Swastika, then Nazi salute. So all these three things you have to remember. What are the? So he was considered as a messiah or savior who come to save the people from all this problem. Then so this image captured the attention of the people. Clear? That is how he could emerge to power. Got it? He was from a very poor background. He was having nothing to claim. But this made or gave an image for him. Next.
The destruction of Lebanon. On 13 January 1933, Hindenburg offered the chancellorship, the highest position in the cabinet of ministers.
So I have told you about the president invited him to be the chancellor when January 30, 1933. So he was given the chancellorship. That was the highest post of a minister. Clear?
By now, Nazis had managed to rally the population to their cause. Having acquired power, Hitler set out to dismantle the structures of democracy.
Now he got that much support. Conservatives also were in his side. He made the people to believe that he is going to do something. Now he wanted to destroy all the democratic symbols. Means that institution itself he wanted to destroy.
A mysterious fire that broke out at the German parliament meeting. Very fascinated his
See, he only made his people to burn that parliament house.
The fire decree.
Fire decree, that is the order.
The fire decree of 28 February 1933.
Indefinitely
suspends civic rights like freedom of speech, press, and assembly that had been guaranteed by the Weimar Constitution.
So Weimar Constitution guaranteed the people the right to speak and the right to assembly. All these freedoms were taken away through a fire decree. अभी देखो मैंने रात को बर्न किया, जलाया, तो फिर क्या है, मैंने ऑर्डर दे दिया तो तुम लोग ने किया करके, So like that, all that people who were having democratic ideas were removed. Got it? Through the fire decree.
Then he turned on his activities. The communists, most of whom were already packed off to the newly established country.
Now itself, he already set up concentration camps. Which was the place? You have to remember, concentration camps were the place meant to kill the people. So here who were the people? Communists and arch enemies. All those people were sent to the concentration camps. Then
They were, however, only one.
the repression.
52 types of victims restricted. 32.
The repression of the communists.
The repression of the communists was severe. Out of the surviving 6,808 arrests filed from the Dusseldorf, a small city in half a million population, 1,440 were those of communist alone.
So he did all that cruelties to exterminate the people. Okay.
They were, however, only one among the 52 types of victims persecuted by the Nazis.
So what all? How many types of victims were there in Nazi time? Then
3rd March 1933, the famous Enabling Act was passed.
So what was the name of the act? Enabling Act. When it was passed?
3rd March 1933.
3rd March 1933. So first was fire decree. Through the fire decree, all the arch enemies, communists, and all were sent to that concentration camps. Then second work was that on 3rd March 1933, Enabling Act was passed. What was the
Act established it gave Hitler all powers to sideline parliament and rule by.
So through this act, Hitler became dictator in Germany. All that parliamentary ideas were destroyed and he became a dictator.
All political parties and trade unions were banned except for the Nazi Party and its affiliates.
So what was that? First thing, dictatorship in Germany was established and all powers were enjoyed by Hitler and he can do it by decree. Did you understand what is decree? Order. Just order. No permission of parliament is required. Next thing is that all political parties and trade unions were banned except Nazi party and its allies.
The state established complete control over the economy in India.
So who controlled that government?
Special surveillance and security forces were created to control and order society in ways that the Nazis wanted.
Special surveillance and security. Different types of security forces were formed.
Apart from the already existing regular police and form and the essay or the stormtroopers, these included the
Gestapo.
secret state police.
What is the name of that secret state police of Germany? This one word answer also you just.
The SS, the protection squads, criminal police and the security service.
So, which were the forces? Police forces that also you underline. Clear?
It was the extra constitutional powers of these newly organized forces that gave the Nazi state its reputation as the word treated in the
So these forces, see, regular police force was there, but the Gestapo, then security service, then SS, all these groups only gave a new that is image of that Germany as a criminal country. Earlier it was not a criminal country, but a criminal image लाने के लिए ये सब कर दिया.
People could now be detained in desperate torture chambers, rounded up and sent to concentration camps, deported at will or arrested without any legal prosecution.
So what all things were there? They were detained by Gestapo.
The police.
Wait. Gestapo detained them. Okay. Then rounded up. Rounded up means that many people मार के उसको ये कर देता है. Then afterwards the concentration camp में भेज देता है. Then they were deported. That is from one country to another country. They were sent.
The police force required powers to remove the activity.
Impunity means they will not get any punishment for all this, whatever they are doing. Now, what happened if a police arrests any person? Upar se, there are somebody to question them. Why did you arrest? Where is your warrant? Who gave you permission? But now they could do anything without any questioning. That is why impunity. They will not be questioned. They will not be any, they will not be punished. Got it? Now you come.
Reconstruction. India assigned the responsibility of economic recovery, where economics.
Understood or not?
The government who aimed at full production and full employment through the state-funded work creation program.
So who was the economist? Jalmar Sajat. Jalmar Sajat. So what was his method? What he introduced? Full production and full employment. These names, mark it. Don't attend any other work. So Jalmar Sajat was the economist. And what was the method he introduced to reconstruct the economy? Full production and full employment. Then, next.
This project produced a famous German superhighways and the people's car, the
Volkswagen. Have you heard about Volkswagen? German, famous car of Germany. So during this time only Volkswagen was introduced. And German superhighways. So लोगों को जॉब भी मिल गया, इनकम भी मिलना शुरू किया. That was the developmental work introduced by Jalmar Sajat. Got it?
The foreign policy also acquired full successes before the League of Nations in 1950. They occupied the then in 1997 integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under this program. One thing about impact on
So three things he had done. So he started preparing for another world war. For that, first thing he did was withdraw from League of Nations. Have you heard about the League of Nations? What was League of Nations? No. After the First World War, people realized, the countries realized that if such a war happened in future, that would destroy the whole world. That is, it was taken place for 4 years. So if such war take place in future, that would be the end. So in order to avoid such future wars and to make peace, Now there is all the natural condition that countries will have enmity. If two countries are having enmity, one organization is required to make peace between them. So League of Nations was such an organization founded to avoid war and to make a peace. What Hitler did 1933 में League of Nations से बाहर हो गया. Now they are not, he is not abide by the rules. He can attack. If I am a member of that one only, I have to obey. Now I'm not the member. So he withdrew from League of Nations. Then what he did? 1936. There was a land between France and Germany. That there was a river named Rhine. Okay. So this Rhine land earlier, according to the Treaty of Versailles, was demilitarized. Army was not allowed. Now what he did, he demilitarized, means remilitarized. Army का strength उधर बढ़ाया. Now Germany को France attack करने के बहुत आसान हो गया. फ्रांस को अटैक करने के लिए आसान हो गया ना. इधर फ्रांस को इधर रोकने के लिए वो डिमिलिटराइज किया. अभी जर्मनी ने क्या किया, हिटलर ने क्या किया, आर्मी का स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ाया. सो वायलेशन ऑफ द ट्रीटी स्टार्टेड. क्लियर? 36 में. Then next, integrated Austria and Germany. Austria was made part of Germany, telling that you are speaking German language. So it is a big Germany. One people, one empire, and one leader. So you should not have another leader. That Austria will be part of Germany. Clear? These all things you have to write. Next.
On tourist
Czechoslovakia.
And global, then that in all of this, you have
Wait. There was a land called Sudetenland. This was under the control of Czechoslovakia. Now this country is not the Czech Republic and Slovak Republic, two different republics. So it was under Czechoslovakia, and here Sudetenland he attacked. What was the next one? Gobbled up. Gobbled up means, have you heard about this word? Gobbled up, swallowed up, means fully this one taken. He just wanted to attack the Sudetenland, claiming that their people speak German language. But after conquering this small part, he took over that Czechoslovakia also.
all of this we had which was considered the Muslim verdict.
So when Germany was doing all these things, Britain was very quiet. Did not do anything because it thought that the Treaty of Versailles was very harsh. So they have made it. They were party in making the Treaty of Versailles. अभी थोड़ा ये करने के लिए, उसको शांत करने के लिए, हाँ करो, जाने दो. Means its attitude was a kind of appeasement. Appeasement is that conciliating one country at the cost of another. Germany was conquering Sudetenland and Czechoslovakia. So Germany को appease कर रहे, करो ना. Directly not interfered. That is what appeasement. Okay, got it?
These quits of the home that Lord seemed to reverse the destiny of the country. Because it stopped there, so hard advised with the investing in the town as the state still now on defense.
So Sachet told that not to go for war at this time. Sachet was that economist. He only introduced that German, that super highways and Volkswagen and all. So we are still on economic crisis. Now, don't make a big army and attack. We are not in a position to do. He advised. But what is the funny part? Next you read, cautious people. War as the way. So what happened? Sachet told not to do it. That means we are in economic crisis. We are not yet come out of these problems. Please don't do. Hitler's dictionary, such kind of advisors have no place. I don't want anybody's advice. I am the master. I am only dictating. That is what happened. Usko throw out kar diya. Remove kar diya. Okay.
This was the way accumulated through extension of federal.
So he thought that economic growth can be achieved by conquering places. After conquering places, the resources of that country can be brought to his country. That way it can be rich. That was the idea of Hitler.
In September 1938, Germany invaded Poland. This started the Second World War with France and India.
So Poland was north of it, Germany. So next it targeted Poland. Now, when it attacked Poland, Britain and France declared war on Germany. You just, no, she was looking at that map. Now you just, all of you turn back to page 71. First you identify the location, then only it will be easy to. See, Germany first occupied Austria. Have you seen? Then Spain. Then afterwards, it attacked Poland. When it attacked Poland, here you see that Germany attacked Poland. Have you seen that United Kingdom?
Yes.
Where your finger is the left. So that is what Britain. That is what Britain. Clear? Britain and France declared war on Germany. Got it?
Yeah, that's not good.
Say, Germany got it? No, Britain and France declared war on Germany. Got it? So Germany declared, attacked Poland. Then Britain and France declared war on Germany. This much is clear? Now.
September 1940s,
So here, two groups of alliances are forming. First World War time, two groups I have told. Here, one group is forming that consists of Italy, Germany, and Japan. This group is called Axis power. What is the Axis? Italy का capital क्या है? Rome. Italy's capital Rome. Germany's capital Berlin and Tokyo. So Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. Italy, Germany, and Japan. Its capital, Italy's capital Rome, Germany's capital Berlin, and Japan's capital Tokyo. So it is called the Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. Got it? This is called Axis powers. Now.
Supporters of Nazi Germany were installed in a large part of Europe. By the end of 1940,
by 1940, he reached the top of his power. Pinnacle means top. Okay. You read? No, how much is it?
He wanted
so he wanted to expand his territory eastward. He is a German. Okay. He was born in Austria, but he became the dictator of Germany, means because that Germany was not unified earlier. So earlier that part of that one was Austria. So he was a German. Now he wanted to expand Germany eastward. Why he wanted? He wanted living space for Germany. Okay. So tell. 41. Very interesting thing is that he took his forces to, or he sent his forces to Russia. Soviet Union was Russia. So he thought that easily I will conquer and come. That was called a historic blunder. He underestimated that. Hitler underestimated the Soviet Union's progress. Okay. So he sent his forces that side. By the time Western side, Britain was having that air bombing, air attack. So Western army, that means Germany's western side was attacked by Britain. Eastern side, when the army was moving forward, Soviet Union was pushing them out. So many of that generals, commanders, and soldiers were killed. That is why it all underestimated. Okay, first. That you read and come.